to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sooners offense will get the ball first. And coming out to lead this offense is Bo Bentley. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out.
How much fun has it been watching this young man early this season as advertised? Was so special a year ago. And, David, you could really see all the work this guy has put in the offseason. He's playing at a different level early this season, certainly looking to continue that today.
And that's why this team's doing a lot of winning, and he's doing a lot of performing. Like, he's coming out the gates really, really strong. Got his team in position early on. Listen, you got to start fast. Then you get to the middle of the season. Impressed by the way he started this season.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to throw, it's Bentley. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And you got man-to-man coverage, and you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there. But does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it on the option. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure that...
Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Back to pass again. Here comes the heat. Just threw that one way too far.
And this D's given up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to save it. Nice job there. They're forcing a passing third and goal situation here. Got to stay sticky to these wide receivers. One more down, and it would look like a really bad possession can turn into a field goal and a win for this defense.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Austin Mack. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Edwards. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Mack. Out wide left, it's Scott. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Second and long here. Wants to throw again, they'll open it up early. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll go play action with Mack. Left side is Rodgers. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Alabama quickly back to the line. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And the RPO got him. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
With the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play action on first down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Fires to the wide out. Complete to the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will...
He's going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
Handoff to the lone back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
First quarter in the books. Let's see what kind of numbers these two wide receivers are putting up. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll send the back in motion. Mack. Rush right in his face. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. Dropping back, it's Mack. Out wide right, it's Rodgers. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Mack. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield. And
the defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
From the gun on third down, it's Mack. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball comes to rest right there.
It's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down on the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The run inside. It's carry on. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
RPO complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Quick handoff. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on first down from the 43. They'll go play action with Mack. Rushes on. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Austin Mack unloads to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Off play action. Buying a little time to his left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the first and 10. They'll go play action with Mack. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Edwards. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Again, it's Mack. Moving out to the right. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Made the grab in the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking for a crease. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Under pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, the running back has it. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Gets the back moving. Mack. Look out. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right.
Man, one of the reasons this guy's dangerous is because if things get off schedule, he can still hurt you. There was no panic, right? He's not just going to take off and go running. He kept his focus downfield, spotted an open guy, and, man, delivered a strike.
Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Mack. They're all over it. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick. So
Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll go play action with Mack. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Throwing Mack. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Alabama pushing the tempo. Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back. It's Mack. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's taking the shot. He caught it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Louisville taking on the number 17 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
The Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in with the Alabama head coach. This young wide receiver, his name has been mentioned with a lot of preseason hype, but he is starting to let that talk be important on the field. What he's doing on the field is becoming even louder. He is trying to make a name known for himself in the Heisman Trophy race. We'll see if his performance down here can...
Goes high to pull it in. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Austin Mack can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
First play of this drive. Out wide right, it's Avant. Reaches into the bagger, moves, and finds his way up to the 31. After that earlier interception, they want to make sure this guy gets his rhythm back.
Yeah, and sometimes when he loses confidence, he's also not going to push the ball down the field. He doesn't want to make a mistake, and that's a tough life. You want your quarterback to play free and not worry about making that mistake. He's already made one. This is a good way to kind of get that coming.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Sends it back in motion. Mack. Right side, it's Edwards. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Back to pass, it's Mack. Takes a shot at the end zone. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. 2nd and long here. Defense in press coverage. They give it back to him. Down he goes.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Sooners send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. Got a little space. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Just feeds the running back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
3rd and 6 yards to go. He's changing the play. Mack from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Bentley. Out wide left, it's Carry-On. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive, 1 play and already near midfield. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Avant.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Unloads it left. And his throw is incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Dragged down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll go play action with Mack. Still looking to his right. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Pulls it. Now the pitch. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Running inside, it's Walker. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Headed into the 4th quarter, these 2 wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bentley. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it. It's Avant. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this defense has brought their A-game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular today.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Alabama sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run, and I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. There he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point is good. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number one, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
Bust through behind his pad. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Throwing, Mack. Rush is on. Left side is Edwards. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Moving to his left. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Complete to start this drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Defense looks as if it's coming. Wants to go up top on second down. Fires to the tight end. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to get to the ground.
Still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
Man, this got to be so...
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wide receiver going in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Could not make his way to the corner. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On third down, he drops the throw. Firing deep. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now...
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle.